Are you tired of trying to buy Pokemon cards but the prices just seem ridiculous nowadays? From the Magikarp to the Green Ninja to the Moonbreon to literally any Charizard in any set ever, the list goes on of overpriced cards. Well, today I'm actually going to bring you 6 cards which I think will actually go up in value and will also look extremely nice in any collection. So let's actually hop right into it. The first Pokemon card that I want to talk about is this Metagross from Temporal Forces. This card is very nice, as you can see, and the price is even nicer. It's $9.10 right now in TCG Player. So you can pick up $9 you can pick up one of the best cards in the set. And one of the best Pokemons in a long time. This Pokemon is super nice. The design of it is pretty iconic. I think anybody that's played Pokemon or like has played Pokemon kind of knows what this Pokemon is. There's a shiny version that you get in one of the games, so I think a lot of people played with that shiny Pokemon through their playthrough, so I'm sure they feel some type of nostalgia for it. But this card is beautiful in itself. There's a snowman here. It looks like it's snowing. The Pokemon's actually helping out the town, it looks like, and it looks like there's a lot of detail in here. The background looks beautiful. Definitely a card that I would look out for. Definitely a card that I think will actually go up in the long run. Maybe not immediately, but definitely looks like it's trending upwards in the card market, so I think it should be a good investment. The next Pokemon card that I want to talk about is going to be this Gloom, which to me looks absolutely beautiful. This is coming from Obsidian Flame, so not the most popular set. I know some people hate on that set. I don't think it's that bad, and it looks like it's at around $2.97, which is extremely cheap for how beautiful this card is. I think if this was like at 151, this would be like a way crazy price card here. But you have the Gloom, you have the background, which looks pretty unique. You got 2 Weedles just hanging out down here, but you don't see a card like this with this many plants, and I don't know, it just looks so nice. It looks so unique, and I think in the long run this will definitely be one of those cards that people enjoy. And it's a 151 Pokemon, which is not to be taken lightly. Any 151 Pokemon is usually gonna do good because people love these guys for some reason. Well, I know why, right? Because of nostalgia and stuff like that. But definitely a card that you want to pick up right now that's $3. It only has room to grow. I don't see this card going down, not even a couple cents or anything like that. It's only going to go up. So definitely one of the cards that I recommend. I don't know how high it's going to go, but definitely one of the cards that's going to go up in price. Another 151 Pokemon here. The card that I think is actually the nicest out of the 151 set is the Zapdos EX. I understand that the other Pokemons are a little bit more, and that Charizard's always going to have the Charizard tax, but for $40, $39, this card is dirt cheap. In a couple years, when 51, you can't find it anywhere. When it's going to be like maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years down the road, this card is going to be an insane amount of money. I'm telling you that right now, this card's going to be worth a disgusting amount. If you can get a couple of them, get them graded PSA 10s, I mean, you're gonna be in luck. But for right now, this card is probably the best investment of the year. I would say in 2024, this is the card you want to pick up for sure, especially if you could, maybe you would have been able to find a little bit cheaper. But right now it's sitting at around $40, but I promise you this card will go up undoubtedly, and I think this is gonna be one of the best cards in 151, or the best card in 151 years down the line. Another card which I have a lot of faith in is this Beedrill. I think this card looks absolutely beautiful. I love how many of them there actually is. It looks like this just doing their thing, pollinated and stuff like that. It goes for about $30, $29, but I think this is a card that's from Sword and Shield, so Astro Radiance. It's not from Scarlet and Violet era, but I think this card will definitely go up in price. I think a significant amount, I'm not gonna lie, because this card is beautiful, and I think anybody that would see this card like in a show or like in a shelf or something, they'll definitely want to pick it up just how unique it looks. Like, I can't think of any card that looks anywhere near this. Like, this is absolutely beautiful, and one of the cards that I definitely recommend to pick up for your collection. I'm not really too sure how high it's gonna go on price, but I definitely see it going up a couple bucks, maybe a $40 card in a couple years. The next card I want to talk about is going to be Gastly here. This is a Gastly card. There's a Meowth here. There's a Hunter back here. There's a Gengar. So these are very famous Pokemon. These are 151 Pokemon. So like I said, you do not want to sleep on these 151 cards. This one's from Temporal Forces, but if there's any 151 Pokemons in the card, you know it's going to be an absolute banger. So it's about $25 right now. The lowest it's been was like $18, and I definitely think you could probably get this card like maybe like $20, maybe $18, but I think in the long run it's gonna be worth a lot of money, especially because these Pokemons are super popular. Everybody loves the Gengar, the Hunter, and even the Meowth down here. But everything looks pretty unique on it. It looks like they're going for a hunting in the middle of the night or something like that. So pretty cool card. I know a lot of people talk about this card, so it's not really that underrated, but definitely one of the cards that I would say to look out for, and definitely one you want to have for sure in your collection. the last card I want to talk about here is going to be the Pikachu from 151. This card has everything to be iconic in the future. Right now, 151 is going up in price, so it might not be the best time to buy. Maybe with the reprint, it'll get a little bit cheaper, but I think for the long run, if you buy it under $20, you're going to be golden. This card's going to be worth a good amount of money, considering how many 151 Pokemons are in this. It's like 10 of them or like 8 of them or something. There's a Blastoise, the Pidgeys, the Psyduck, the Gengar. Like, I mean, the list goes on. There's a bunch of good Pokemons here, and for that price, it's unbeatable. It's part of 151, which it'll give the 151 tax, so that'll be nice as well. But definitely one of the cards that you want to look out for, and I think one of the best investments that you can make in 2024. One of the cards that I'm definitely going to pick up for the collection and for the investment side as well. Alright, but that pretty much does it for the video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's been X-Ray Hawk. Peace.